Welcome, guys, to John's Football Channel. This is your post review of Chelsea versus Leeds in the Premier League. Game finished 2-2. This was a very shocking game as to we were winning the game, and then they ended up coming back and scoring both goals in the second half, which was quite a shocker considering how well we played. So let's get into it. Starting off, we played quite well. We were having let's start with the lineup. So this is how we went into this game. Sanchez in goal, Gorilla as our left back, Chalaba and Jampong as our centre backs, Augusto as our right back, Santos, Caicedo as our CDMs, Palmer as our cam. Enzo, I think probably was just hanging on the left hand side, in case they attacked on that flank, but maybe he was actually more central towards Palmer and the CDM. He was around those three areas, and then João Pedro and Estevan. So going into this game, when we look at the lineup, Champong was quite interesting to see them starting, but I mean, he is a decent centre back, and I think we all trusted him at the start of the game. And apart from that, not much. It was different. Um, when we were going into this game, starting, we were a bit slow, but as the game progressed, we managed to find our way. I think Leeds were actually showing, they actually were tasting blood. They were saying, no, we got Chelsea. They had that kind of vibe to their attack. But surprisingly, we actually did quite well into into April to counter press their attack and to also move the ball quite quickly into the attacking phases of the game. We we did quite well in that aspect. Not much we can say that was wrong. Um, I think the only thing that went wrong was after Esteval came off, which was quite surprising how one player comes off and then we end up looking like a completely different team. I don't know if it was also maybe tactical. That's why from Leeds manager that he was able to change something in a way and create an overlap and overload in certain positions of the team. Maybe it was the midfield, or maybe it was the wings, or something like that. Because it was quite surprising how all of a sudden, boom, we were completely different. We were completely at the back foot, as if we were the ones losing 2-0, and we didn't deserve to go home with 3 points. Um, I'm not quite sure. Let me know down below if you guys saw anything that you guys could see that no, there's something that we could have done better in terms of when Estaval came off. Because after Estaval came off, the whole game changed. I don't know why and how. When Esteval came off, who did Esteval come on for? I think he came on for Esteval came on. Es- Esteval Esteval came off and then Pedro Neto came on. So that was quite surprising how necessarily our one of our most consistent players, which is Pedro Neto, comes on and we end up doing worse. So that's it's not like he doesn't defend, it's not like he doesn't do his job. I don't think that was the case. So it was very, very shocking how the result came and went to be with us winning 2-0, and then we end up losing it in the last seconds of the game. Um, but we by the looks of it, we did try. I mean, we'll remember that one chance where Palmer ends up scuffing it into Rosed, basically. Um, it was so close of going in, should have went in. Because in the whole entire game, we had let's see the stats. We had 19 shots compared to Leeds's 4, right? And out of those 19 shots, we only had 4 shots on target. So in that stat alone, that's quite poor. I mean, that's like saying I think nearly every 5 shots out of 5 shots, we only end up putting one on target. That's actually scary, and that's not supposed to be Chelsea. Chelsea's supposed to have maybe 4 or 5 shots and 2 3 go in. That's how it's supposed to be. Look at Leeds. Leeds have taken 4 shots and then 2 shots on target. And what do we know? They scored 2 goals. Our expected goal XG, ours was 3.13 compared to Leeds' 1.44. And obviously, we dominated the game with the 66% of ball possession to Leeds' 34. So yeah, that was quite surprising how nothing actually exactly makes sense. I mean, we dominate in terms of shots, we dominate in terms of the possession, um, we dominate in terms of the results from the minute one, and then all of a sudden Leeds end up getting 2 goals back. Um, but yeah, I suppose it is what it is. It happened. The only thing now we can do is stay focused. Our current form in the Premier League is 4 wins and 1 draw. If we keep it up like this, we will qualify for Champions League. We cannot drift off and say no. Um, we are disgraced in a sense and give up now. We are too close to achieving Blue Coast's goal in terms of qualifying for Champions League. So we need to ensure that we keep doing it and we keep getting closer. Our goal, I think, for this season, in a sense, seeing that it's already halfway, we should actually change it we should tweak it a little bit. And so our goal should be actually to see if we can catch Aston Villa. Aston Villa's only now because they won their game. They won. I think they won 1-0 against Brighton yesterday. So if we are able to catch them, which we can, Aston Villa's form has 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. So that is 7 points and lost out of the possible 15 points. Compared to ours, we got 12, 13 points. Well, 13 points out of the last 15. So then we've got nearly double the points that Aston Villa got in the last 5 games. So we should be able to see if we can catch them. That's our challenge. We should be able to keep away from Liverpool and overtake Man United. Then that is a very good start to get to come to the end of the season, basically. So that should be our objective. Now we all know also the reason why we were actually wanting to actually win this game. This game because we know we don't have much games left that are so called easy for us. Our next games obviously our next game is against Hull City tomorrow. But our next coming games is Burnley. After Burnley, it becomes crazy. It's Arsenal on the 1st of March, then Aston Villa on the 4th of March. Then we go to Newcastle. Oh no, sorry, Newcastle comes to us on the 14th of March. So yeah, so we can say 1, 2, 3 games is quite difficult. Or even say I don't know about where Everton. I think Everton we should be able to coast through. But after Everton, we have Man City, Man United, Brighton, and then Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, and then we have Liverpool. So in that sense, it's not many games that we can say, okay, we're guaranteed 3 points. But we do trust ourselves, and we have proven it that we are able to get the results against the big teams. So hopefully, we're able to prove that to ourselves and prove to everyone else, and actually get some points in the next games. I mean, been doing so well. Why stop now? So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of the game. How did you guys see the game going? And then let's just quickly have a look at the team, the players that they were hit very close to the man of the match. I mean, obviously it was Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer took the man of the match. João Pedro came close, and then Enzo Fernandez for us also. And then we also had for their team we had Nameka that has scored one of the goals. Then we have Justin as the right back and Rondon as the centre back. That also did well for them. So those 3 players actually did well. If I look I think also Esteban does deserve to be in this team, but I think it's because he never finished the game. They didn't get much credit in terms of rating overall. Um, but yeah, my best player for this game, I think it was Palmer. Palmer somehow was able to get that extra yard over everyone else. Second will definitely be Estevan. I think he also did well. João Pedro, people are praising João Pedro for his goal and saying that it's instinct and whatever. The fact that he keeps hanging the keeper, it makes me believe that he doesn't necessarily know what to do with the ball, basically. I mean, if you have instinct and whatever, and I think also he was very close and very lucky with his first touch. His first touch when receiving that ball for him for us scoring, um, it gave him a problem because he overplayed the ball basically. He didn't give him enough time to actually take a shot. So maybe he was lucky in a sense of able to the keeper going down and he was just able to hang it over him. But a proper striker, Harry Kane such kind of striker, would normally not scuff his first touch and probably will be slotting it in one of the corners. João Pedro's last few goals, I just know it as a hang. He likes to chip it over the keeper. The keepers are gonna look at that and it's okay. Now I know what to do against you now. So João Pedro needs to start thinking, okay, I need to start finding the bottom corners or the top corners or something like that, and keep it interesting, and keep it fresh, and keep it different, so that the keepers don't have a chance to figure him out. So yeah, guys, this is my post review of Leeds versus Chelsea. Comment down below what you guys would like to add to this post review. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and peace.